Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Stride Bank Center in downtown Enid. It's the wrapping up day number one of the Enid Downtown Basketball Festival, brought to you by Squirtle. And we've got our final girls game of the night, a last doubleheader between Cashion and Chisholm. The Chisholm Lady Longhorns were 7-6 on the season, ranked number 17 in Class 3A. They take on the Cashion Lady Wildcats at 11-5, ranked 14th in Class 2A. Tana Gragg's squad will send out Brennedy Wilson, a senior, scoring 1 point per ball game. Senior Courtney Peterson scores 15 points and grabs 8 rebounds per game. Reggie Pasby, a senior, scores 9 a contest. Alice Watkins, a sophomore, scores 11 per game. And Gracie Holder, a senior, averages 10 points a game. The starting lineup for Cashion is junior Lauren Lamb, freshman Lauren Jenkins, senior Neely Tilly-Beddick, junior Izzy Reeves, and junior Brooke Shelley for Andrea Taylor's Cashion Lady Wildcats. When last we saw Cashion, they were getting the consolation title at the County Line Classic. They lost to Perry in the first round, then beat OCS and Fairview. Last time we saw Chisholm a couple of weeks ago at the Wheat Capital basketball tournament 3 weeks ago. They won the consolation title last week at the Kingfisher tournament. And they've won 5 out of 6 games after a 2-5 start. So here we go. We're underway. Tom Nelson, Adam Dieselhorst, who has been here all day long. I got to take a break. You have been here all day long. You are the trooper. You'll be here all day tomorrow as well. And we'll have a foul as Alice Watkins is bumped as she tried to take it across the lane.
I represent all the love that Squirtle has for high school basketball.
All of the above?
All the love.
All the love.
Yes. That's why I stayed here all day.
All day long. And you're here hanging banners early on. At the free throw line, Alice Watkins misses her first one. She'll get the second opportunity. Alice, a double-figure score as a sophomore, knocks down 1 of 2, and Chisholm on the board, leading 1-0. Cash in the road uniforms, black with the purple numbers trimmed in gold. They've got the ball going from left to right, and there's a three that rattles out from the left corner by Lauren Lamb. Follow shot will crawl in, though. Izzy Reeves with the finish.
That's
and
one of the
2-1.
One of the big keys for Chisholm always in that zone that they're running is they have to block out and to keep people off the boards.
3 on the right side, a little long for Gracie Holder. Rebound taken down on the backside by Izzy Reeves. So Reeves a couple of early rebounds. She's hustling. They'll work at top of the key to Neely Tilly-Beddick. Easy for me to say. That's an easy one to screw up. As they attack this Chisholm zone, there's a travel. First turnover of the ball game.
You know, when you look at these two teams, on paper it doesn't look like it. You know, Chisholm obviously 7-6, but they have a lot of wins out there when they had games that were canceled. Very similar teams as far as you look at them and their scoring. They're two teams that are going to defend really, really well, and they're streaky on offense.
Most impressive win of the year, maybe for either one of these teams, is Chisholm's win over Perry last week. Yep. We've seen Perry; they're a darn good team. Got beat in the championship game of the County Line Classic and Cashion last week, and that was a ball game that it was an 8-point win. After I believe Chisholm had lost to them, if I remember right, did they lose them to them at the Wheat Capital? They'd lost to him once before, I believe, but then they got him. They got him last week.
I believe they lost to him in overtime at the Wheat Capital, right?
Yeah, I think it was.
I'll tell you what, I was at that game, and I think there were 19 threes made in that game between Perry and Chisholm.
Knocking them down that night at Paul J. Uther Fieldhouse. Off the window, left-hander by Brooke Shelley, no good. The offensive rebound and the stick back won't go, and the ball out of bounds. Go back and recap the day for you. I was here early on to watch the Pioneer girls beat Ringwood 55-36, and the Pioneer boys beat Ringwood 41-28. Then Todd and Adam had Morrison girls over Alva 49-27, and the Morrison boys beat the Gold Bugs 44-33. Couple of good games. Shattuck girls over Hooker 49-45, and the Hooker boys just beat Shattuck 54-37. Shattuck led that ball game at least the first half of that game before Hooker took control in the second half. Some good basketball being played out west, though. Ooh, ball rolls out of bounds. It was fumbled and muffed by Lauren Jenkins, and she watched the ball roll across the sideline.
And Lauren's a talented young freshman. Obviously made a little bit of a freshman mistake there. Got a little bit too much of a hurry.
5:37 to play in the first quarter. Cashion leads Chisholm 2-1. Glad to have you watching wherever you are. As a matter of fact, I was watching on my iPad when I was home. I hate to tell you, but I actually dozed off a little bit, but that's not your fault. I was pretty darn tired.
It has to be the call, right?
As Chisholm turns it over for the first time.
I was providing some incredible color analysis.
You guys did a great job as always. Holding right side is Neely Tilly Beddick. They'll work it to the baseline. Oh, nice ball movement inside to Brooke Shelley. And Shelley fouled. Nope, actually it's going to be Shelley off to Lauren Lamb, and Lamb was fouled underneath, so Lauren will go to the free throw line for 2. First of 2 coming for the junior. And a second opportunity coming. Yeah, Cashion, they've won 4 of their last 5. Their best win this season, they beat the number 4 ranked team in Class A, Okarche, 54-47 back at the Garber tournament back in December. Three to 1 early on, the lead for Cashion. Reggie Pasby, the runner, the banker, and in, and she's fouled.
Good sake by Pasby there. That was big. Lamb was out defending on her really well, on-ball defense, and Pasby got a little bit of space and put a little floater up.
That'll tie the ball game up with a chance to give Chisholm the lead. The free throw no good. Chisholm 0 for 2 from the line early on. We are tied at 3, our first tie of the contest. Brooke Shelley, the right elbow jumper from 16.
So I stand corrected on my statistics of three-pointers made in the Perry-Chisholm game. It was 31 that were made in that game. 16
wow.
from Chisholm, 15 from Perry.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Well, the final was 80-72, so they put the points up that night. Runner on the right baseline won't go for Courtney Peterson. And a fight underneath afterwards and a foul.
That's courtesy of the old ball coach at home watching.
Lauren Jenkins picks up her first. The baseline left throw in, nice bounce pass underneath the Gracie Holder. She'll dribble out, they'll set up high. Alice Watkins tried to draw some contact, throws it up toward the rim. It's no good, but an offensive rebound as Brittany Wilson on the weak side pulled down the board. 3 top of the key, no good. Another offensive rebound, and then underneath, Courtney Peterson will go to the free throw line as she was pushed.
The same way on the other end for Cashion. Cashion has given up way too many easy buckets because of not blocking out.
Peterson will go to the line. She's a good free throw shooter, 81%. And as I say that,
that's how it always works.
The old jinx. And now Chisholm is off to a cold 0 for 3 start at the free throw line. Wow, make it 0 for 4. Take it back. They are actually 1 for 4. They made one very early on. So I stand corrected. Right down the lane. The right-hander up and in. That's a nice move. That's Lauren Jenkins, the freshman, looking good. And it's 7-3. Holding left side on the wing, Alice Watkins. Slide to her right with the dribble with the right hand. She's shadowed out there by Neely Tilly Beddick. Watkins over to the right wing. Will drive to the baseline. Spinning. Good defense by Neely Tilly Beddick, and forces a bad shot. Back the other way. Here come the Lady Wildcats. Lauren Jenkins to Brooke Shelley. Shelley kicks it left side for the 3 from Neely Tilly Beddick is up and down, and a timeout called by Tana Gregg. A great start for Cashion. They lead 10-3. We'll take a break. 3:25 to play in the first quarter from the Downtown Enid Basketball Festival on Squirtle.
For almost a century, Sooner Co-op has been at the heart of the communities they serve. In O'Keene, Fairview, Loyal, Hitchcock, and Homestead, Sooner Co-op has been a big part of the lives of area farmers, ranchers, and residents. Grain handling, fertilizer, farm and ranch supplies, fuel, tire service, and the convenience store in Fairview. The Sooner Co-op is proud to serve Blaine, Major, and Kingfisher counties for almost 100 years and looks forward to 100 more. Sooner Co-op is proud of our kids, whether a Whippet, Jacket, or a Raider. Find them online at SoonerCoop.com.
3:25 to play in the first quarter. The Cashion Lady Wildcats out to a 7-point lead on Chisholm, 10-3. Neely Tilly Beddick just knocked down the triple. Lauren Jenkins, Izzy Reeves, and Brooke Shelley have scored. Lauren Lamb 1 for 2 at the free throw line for Chisholm. Reggie Pasby has a basket. Alice Watkins a free throw, and that is the extent of the scoring for the Lady Longhorns. Looking for their 8th win of the season. They come in one game above 500 at 7-6. In the half court, Pasby up high to Alice Watkins. Watkins spinning in the lane, puts up a shot in traffic. She'll get her own rebound. Pasby now top of the key. There's a 3 by Peterson. Airballed it short. And Watkins trying to save it on the, or Grace Winter, excuse me, who just checked in, trying to save it on the baseline. Grace Winter grabs 7 rebounds a game, averages 4 points per contest off of Tanner Gragg's bench. Right side, Lauren Lamb. They work to the baseline to Izzy Reeves. She's in trouble, finds a teammate. That shot, though, blocked by Peterson as Lauren Lamb had the ball put back in her face. In transition, here come the Lady Longhorns. Down by 7, 2:42 to play in the first quarter. Peterson, right wing. Pasby now out high to Alice Watkins. She'll slide left with that dribble. Right side, Reggie Pasby to the cup. Shot no good, offensive rebound, and a follow shot is in by Grace Winter. Coming in off that bench, the junior will score to make it 10-5.
It's a great putback there. Way to stick with it for Winter, and that was a big bucket for Chisholm. And they had quite a bit of drought where they hadn't scored.
Neely Tilly Beddick holds right side. Now they'll work it back out high. Playing catch out there with Lauren Jenkins. Tilly Beddick finds Brooke Shelley. Shelley with the left hand. That'll crawl in. Brooke Shelley, a couple of early field goals. She has 4. And a 12-5 lead for Cashion. Under 2 to play in the first quarter. From the Stride Bank Center in downtown Enid, the 3rd annual Downtown Enid Basketball Classic. Nice pass to Courtney Peterson rolling to the basket, and she has her first bucket of the contest to make it 12-7. So glad to have you with us on Squirtle.com, the Squirtle app, ChisholmLonghorns.tv, and Cashion Wildcats.tv as Lauren Lamb knocks down the triple. She has 4.
You see her start hitting shots. Cashion becomes pretty difficult to defend with Tilly Beddick out on the perimeter as well as her.
15-7, Peterson. Tough roll, and the rebound controlled by Neely Tilly Beddick. Out ahead to Lamb. Lamb across the lane, and a nice layup up and in by Izzy Reeves. That's a great transition down the floor for the Lady Wildcats with the finish and the and one opportunity. Reggie Pasby will pick up the foul.
Yeah, I don't think it's right. Should be 14.
Yeah, 15. And the free throw will spin out. 4-8. 17. Score should be 17. Cashion has 17. Chisholm has 7. The number is wrong on the scoreboard. So Brittany Wilson will get back into the contest. Sydney Owens will check in for Cashion. Scoreboard is wrong. They've got it 19-7. I believe it is 17-7. Our scoreboard is right, I believe. And I'm going to go with it this time because earlier today I thought the score was one thing and it was different in the scoreboard, so I went with the scoreboard and I was right and they were wrong. I'm staying in. I'm going to hold my – and they're going to check the scoreboard right now because it is 17. There we go, 17-7.
Should be 17-7. I messaged Weibling.
So at the free throw line, Courtney Peterson will get an opportunity here.
When you got a scoring app, Tom, you always know the score.
That's true.
Right? Know the scores first.
That's exactly right. And really, in this case, that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
Courtney's got 3 points. And 1 for 2 at the line, and the rebound is cleared by Brooke Shelley. 17-8. Under 45 seconds to play in the first quarter. Brooke Shelley in the far left corner. Swings it out high to Neely Tilly Beddick. Top of the key to Lamb.
Owens.
Right side, there's Sydney Owens. Will wrap it back around the perimeter.
And she can really shoot the ball. I saw her knock down a handful of threes at the tournament last week. If you leave her open.
Neely Tilly Bettick to the baseline. The short corner jumper off the bounce is no good. Offensive rebound to Lamb, and her banker no good. Offensive rebound this time goes to Ella Sunken, who just checked in. Out to Neely Tilly Bettick for the three with 10 to play in the first quarter. And now Chisholm has a chance to answer before the end of the first 8 minutes. Alice Watkins, the runner from the left side, won't go, and the rebound pulled down by Sydney Owens as the horn sounds. 17-8, Cashion leads Chisholm. We'll take a break. You're watching the Downtown Enid Basketball Festival on Squirtle.
The team of experienced and caring professionals at Garland Road Nursing and Rehabilitation Center is dedicated to providing you or your loved one with comprehensive, personalized, compassionate care. We offer short-term and long-term care and inpatient-outpatient rehabilitation services that can meet your specific needs. Visit our website at garlandroad.com to learn more about our compassionate care.
As you travel down the road to the Gold Ball, know that you can always get a slam dunk of a deal at Jansen GMC on North Van Buren in Enid. It's always a smooth ride in a 2020 GMC Sierra, Canyon, Yukon, Terrain, or Acadia. Jansen's offers one of the best lineups of used cars, trucks, crossovers, and SUVs in Enid. Check JansenGMC.com for details. Drive a little, save a lot at Jansen GMC, 2602 North Van Buren in Enid.
Tom Nelson, Adam Dieselhorst back with you at the Downtown Enid Basketball Festival. We go to quarter number 2. Cashion with a 17-8 lead on Chisholm. Cashion this season averaging 47 points a game. They give up 43 a contest. Chisholm scores 52 a game and gives up 44. So Chisholm held to under 10 in that first quarter. High-low look down to Brooke Shelley. Can't get it to go, though, and the ball saved in the baseline. Almost saved in the baseline, but not quite. It was last touched by Brinnerty Wilson. Cashion will trigger in on the baseline right of the basket. Neely Tilly Bettick on the inbound. Brooke Shelley, right side, finding Sydney Owens. You said she's a good shooter. She knocks down the triple.
You let her set her feet, it's going down.
20-8, the 12-point lead for the Cashion Lady Wildcats. Courtney Peterson. Three attempt. Will not go for Gracie Holder. And in transition, Lauren Lamb. That's going to be offensive. Great job getting set and taking the bang. So Lauren Lamb will pick up her first. Take those charges. Will pay off later.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Lamb there, you've got full court to work with. She just literally just ran right over the defender.
You could see it coming a mile away, too. You could see she was going to do it about 10 feet away. Peterson misses the up and under. The rebound picked up off the bounce by Sydney Owens. Owens ahead to left side jumper, no good from Reese Williams. Back the other way through traffic. The runner up and in by Gracie Holder. Gracie Holder's first basket makes it 20-10. 6 minutes and 37 seconds remaining in the first half. There's Owens for three again. 2 for 2. You are a soothsayer. You know what you are talking about.
You're getting top-notch color commentary, Tom, every night.
You should be getting paid more. Sydney Owens, her second triple here in the quarter, back-to-back. 23-10. It is all Cashion right now. Ball off the hands of Peterson, out of bounds. An unforced turnover there. Grace Winter back into the contest for Chisholm. Somebody snuck in for Cashion as well. Might have been Ella Sunken getting back in. I'm not too sure. Right side, there's Owens. Watch out. They're going to contest her now.
Yeah, I need to come out on her. She's going to find her a spot, though, spot up.
Ella Sunken threw it over the outstretched arms of Brooke Shelley. Two minutes into the second quarter. Chisholm will try to eat into this 13-point deficit. Courtney Peterson, the right-handed dribble, picks up. It's shadowed by Sunken. Now left side to Pasby. Pasby does a good job drawing the contact as the freshman Reese Williams will get booked for it, her first. And it'll be bonus time. Team foul number 8, so 1-1 for Pasby. Chisholm's only been whistled for 2 fouls. Of course, they can get to the line, but they've got to make them. They're 2 of 7 from the line. Oh, tough shooting luck again, 2 for 8. Down the floor right side to Reese Williams. They'll set up in the half court. Neely Tilly Beddick high right to Williams. Now to Shelley. Skip it left to Sunken. Sunken tracks it down in the corner. Out high to Beddick. That's a deep three-pointer, and it's nothing but twine. Couple of triples for Neely Tilly Beddick in the ball game. She has 6, and it's a 16-point lead. Right side, Pasby, cut off, angles back the other way. Left side to Brittany Wilson. Take it back, that's Gracie Holder. Once again, the ponytails obscuring the numbers. Courtney Peterson, skip pass left side to Pasby. Pasby steps around the defender Williams and misses the 17-footer. Williams off to Tilly Beddick and ahead left side to Sunken. Sunken skips the pass right. The open look for Sydney Owens, misses the 18-footer, and the rebound is cleared by Chisholm.
She needs to step back behind that three-point line,
Get back,
Tom.
yeah, come on. She can knock that down. She was out of her range shooting the 16, 17-footer. Pasby left side. Out to Gracie Holder. Holder wants to break down the defender. Now off to Pasby. Pasby's going to lose this one off of her hands out of bounds.
Lots of turnovers here for Chisholm.
Frustrating.
Yeah.
Alice Watkins will check in for Chisholm. Bella Whittia Jr. will check in for Cashion.
Very ill-advised turnovers, too. It's not even like they're turning it over against pressure defense. Just turning it over out on the perimeter.
Throwing it past somebody or through their hands. That's exactly right. Timeout called by Cashion. Head coach Andrea Taylor will talk to her troops. 4:11 to play in the first half, 26-10. We'll take a break. You're watching the Downtown Enid Basketball Festival on Squirtle.
Need quality medical care just minutes away from home? Stillwater Medical providers Dr. Julia Nelson and Mindy Sargent have 2 locations to better serve you. The SMC Clinic of Morrison, located at 414 West Highway 64, is open on Wednesdays from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. The SMC Clinic of Pawnee, located at 300 Boulder Street, is open Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, also from 8 to 6 p.m. Dr. Nelson, Mindy, and their staff enjoy taking care of patients of all ages. Both providers accept Sooner Care, and walk-ins are always welcome. Call today to schedule your appointment.
So glad to have you watching us wherever you may be on Squirtle.com, the Squirtle app, ChisholmLonghorns.tv, CashionWildcats.tv.
We're everywhere.
Got them covered. 4:11 to play in the first half from the Stride Bank Center in downtown beautiful Enid, Oklahoma.
I was telling Todd, last game, Hooker and Shattuck, the only matchup in this festival that doesn't match a Squirtle school up with someone.
I'm disappointed with you guys. Get to work. Brooke Shelley, the left-hander, won't go, and the rebound taken by Grace Winter. Pasby angling left all the way to the baseline. Picks up that dribble. Now out high to Alice Watkins. Watkins bounce pass down low to Grace Winter. And a tie up underneath. The arrow will keep it on this end. But once again, a pass that didn't have enough on it. Just an ill-advised pass. Should have been stolen away.
And just not real smart with the ball.
Baseline right throw in. 3:38 to play first half.
Nice inbounds play.
Really is a nice look to Brittany Wilson flashing down the lane. She'll be fouled and go to the free throw line. For Tilly Beddick, it's her first personal foul. Team foul number 9. And Brittany Wilson will be at the line for a 1-and-1. She knocks down the first. Wilson not much of a scorer, scoring just 1 point per ball game as a starter. The senior. And she goes 2 for 2 at the line. 26-12. Neely Tilly Bedek, right around the defender, right to Woody. 18-footer, no good. Offensive rebound, and the stick back up and in for Sydney Owens. She's playing great off of Andrea Taylor's bench. She's got 8 points. 28-12. As we will tick down to 3 minutes to play in the first half. Watkins for three. It won't go, and it will carry him out of bounds. Yeah, both these teams playing well lately. Cashion 4 of their last 5. Chisholm 5 of their last 6. Right now it's Cashion continuing that string. Both these teams back in action on Monday. Chisholm will be at Frontier. Cashion will host Fairview. Take it back, that's Tuesday. Those are Tuesday games.
Well, actually, Cashion is playing a makeup game tomorrow. I believe the Cashion girls are playing.
Wynnewood.
Is it Wynnewood and the boys are playing Depew or vice versa?
I thought it was somebody's playing Wynnewood. I know I
Yeah.
checked that out on my schedule. Let's see. Wynnewood for the girls.
Okay, and then the boys are playing Depew.
Okay.
Yeah.
Empty trip for the Lady Wildcats. Reggie Pasby, right corner. Finding Gracie Holder back out high to Courtney Peterson. Peterson with a nice move back to her left. The spin up and in.
She's a crafty scorer. We talked about that when we called her game before. She's almost better off balance or shooting off one leg than she is when she's squared up.
Yeah, we talked about that at the Weed Capital. 28-14. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Neely Tilly Bedek right through the defense and up and in. Neely Tilly Bedek split the two defenders and scores. She's got 8. Pasby left side of the ball poked away. She'll track it down in the corner. Out to Courtney Peterson. Watch Peterson again. She tries to shake free. A little frustrated. Out high left to Gracie Holder. Holder to Pasby. Top of the key. There's a 3 for Peterson. Grazes the front rim way short. And the rebound to Brooke Shelley.
She needed to shoot it off 1 foot.
Yeah. Throw it back up over her head or something. Brooke Shelley left side across the lane, finding Reese Williams. Williams will miss the shot as it crawls off and rolls across the heel. Boy, Chisholm. Tana Gregg will have something to say to these girls in the locker room at halftime, down by 16 at this point, with a minute to play in the first half. 3 for Holder. Nope. Neely Tilly Bedek, they got 2-on-1. Bedek will pull up from about 12 feet out. Miss it. Offensive rebound and a follow by Reese Williams. Final half minute of the first half. Stick around at halftime. We'll go back and recap the first half of this one, hit the scoring. Might even get a chance to recap the day for you as well and set the scene for tomorrow. Courtney, there you go. She's slippery. She got around the defender, used her size, banked it off the window and in. The foul on Sydney Owens is her first, so Courtney Peterson with 7 and a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, credit to Peterson because she's still battling and, is in this game,
Leading scorer and rebounder for the Lady Longhorns at 15 points and 8 rebounds per contest. And she'll finish the old-fashioned three-point play. 8 points for Courtney, 32-17. Final 12 seconds. The screen, Bedek open for 3. Offensive rebound. Boy, how's that ball hitting the ground like that at the free throw line? And Reese Williams, back-to-back field goals, 34-17, and we go to halftime. Very impressive 16 minutes for the Cashion Lady Wildcats. They lead Chisholm 34-17. We'll take a break. It's halftime from the Stride Bank Center at the Downtown Enid Basketball Festival on Squirtle.
For generations, the FFA has been helping our children through agriculture to grow into responsible adults. We believe in and we support the work being done by our local FFA chapters and all they do to create an enriching experience for our youth. For all you do, you have our thanks. Farm Credit of Enid. Together, we grow. Are you struggling to find medical care for you, your family, or your employees? Are you looking for affordable, easy-to-access care? Look no further than Reliant Direct Primary Care. Our low-cost memberships include access to care for all your primary medical needs. Give us a call today and let us know how we can help you. 580-599-0272 or visit www.reliantdpc.com.
It's good for you, good for Oklahoma.
Enid Speedway, the fastest 3/8 mile track in the Midwest, is gearing up for another great season. Opening night is April 3rd, with all of your favorites back and ready to race. Sooner late models, modified, sport mods, factory stocks, and the fun hot shots can get you behind the wheel. Races continue through October, and it's the hottest ticket in Enid. Your business would look great on the front stretch. Sponsorships are available. It's going to be a great 2021 at Enid Speedway. Go to EnidSpeedway.net for details. We'll see you April 3rd.
Enid Vision Center, located on West Owen K. Garriott Road, across from TJ Maxx in Enid, Oklahoma, is proud to serve the Garfield County community. Dr. Sproul is an Oklahoma native who practices the full scope of primary care optometry. Our team is here to care for all your vision needs. We handle everything from adult and children's eye exams to eye emergencies, treatment of eye diseases, and co-management of eye surgery such as LASIK. So give us a call at 580-297-7580. The Enid Vision Center team is excited to support all our local athletes. Dr. Devin Nightingale is your chiropractic choice in North Edmond with easy access from Cashion, Guthrie, Luther, and all the Oklahoma City surrounding areas. As a former college athlete, Dr. Nightingale understands the importance of a fully functioning body to gain that competitive edge. Also certified in prenatal and pediatric treatments, Dr. Nightingale sees all types of patients, ranging from 2 weeks old to 97 years old. We offer conservative treatments to get you back in the game, whether you're a weekend warrior or a professional athlete. So give us a call at 405-471-5565 for a free consultation today.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
Are you looking for a bank that provides excellent security and safety for your account information? Then Bank Central is made for you. When you use our website, bcna.com, you can pay bills, check account balances, download statements, and even manage your debit card. With our mobile app, you can do all that, plus make deposits as easily as taking a picture with your phone. Talk to a CSR at any of our 5 locations to find the products that work best for your banking needs. At Bank Central, we're centered on you. Member FDIC.
Big Finish 2020 is on at Johnson's of Kingfisher. Hi, it's Jeff Johnson. Find a deal in December on remaining 2020 Ram 1500s at johnsonsofkingfisher.com. Like our new Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cabs. Thinking of a new truck? Then you owe yourself to experience the best and unequaled ride and control that Ram has to offer during the Big Finish event. Deals in December? See them at Johnson's of Kingfisher, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram. A dealership you'll find only in a place like Kingfisher. Same name,
same family
since 1927.
FloorTech proudly serves schools across the state of Oklahoma with their gym floor and janitorial supply needs.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
As a local, member-owned electric cooperative, Cimarron Electric is committed to providing the highest quality of service at a reasonable price. We're dedicated to serving our member owners with integrity, accountability, innovation, and a commitment to community. For more information, call or visit our website. Cimarron Electric Cooperative, serving Northwest Oklahoma since 1936, and powering the needs of a new generation.
As we get ready for the third quarter, we'll tell you what happened in the first 16 minutes. Now, pretty much been all Cashion in this one. They jumped out early 16-3, led 17-8 at the end of the first quarter, and have just kept that lead, 34-17, halfway through this one. Scoring in the contest for Chisholm, led by Courtney Peterson with 8 points. Then Brynity Wilson, Reggie Pasby, Alice Watkins, or take it back, Grace Winter and Gracie Holder, all with 2 points apiece. Then Alice Watkins has 1 for 2 at the line. Chisholm 5 of 11 from the free throw line in the first half. Cashion led in the first half by Neely Tilly Beddick. She has 8. Then Reese Williams and Lauren Lamb, Izzy Reeves and Brooke Shelley, all 4 points apiece. Lauren Jenkins has 2. Cashion from the free throw line in the first half. Not too many opportunities, just 1 for 3. Let's go back and recap what happened earlier today. We began at 12:20 on the girls' side. Pioneer beat Ringwood 55-36. The boys' matchup, Pioneer won 41-28. Doubleheader Morrison and Alva. The girls' game was Morrison 49-27, and the boys' game Morrison over Alva 44-33. Shattuck and Hooker split. The Shattuck girls beat Hooker 49-45. The Hooker boys beat Shattuck 54-37. And coming up after this one more ball game on the boys' side. These same 2 schools. Cashion will take on Chisholm. That should be fun. The Cashion Wildcats are 14-2, ranked number 3 in Class 3A. Chisholm is 8-7. Shall we play the third quarter? Let's get after it. It will be Cashion basketball going from right to left in those road black uniforms. Chisholm in the home whites with the Carolina blue and the red piping as well. And let's see if Chisholm has a bit of a run in him here to crawl back into this ball game, trailing by 17. Basically doubled up in that first half, 34-17. Izzy Reeves, nice pass to the right wing to Lauren Jenkins, back out high left wing to Lamb, who airballed the 3. Rebound by Brooke Shelley. And they'll get Shelley going over the back on the rebound. That's her first and team foul number 1. Alice Watkins sliding left, now back to the right, finding Courtney Peterson. Out high to Reggie Pasby. Pasby holds and directs traffic. They attack. It was kind of a box and one as their shot rolls off, no good. Rebound is saved. 3-pointer on the left wing is airballed by Alice Watkins. Down the floor left side to Lamb. Lamb on the left wing. Pass was deflected to Shelley, and now right wing, there's a 3, a little strong by Lauren Jenkins. And the rebound cleared by Courtney Peterson. The head right side, Gracie Holder. Will pull up from 18. Banker strong. Rebound is tipped. They will get Alice Watkins going over the back. First personal foul, team foul number 1 here in the second half for the Lady Horns. Jenkins will pass ahead right side. Lamb back to Jenkins and around the perimeter left side to Brooke Shelley. Skip the pass right. Lauren Jenkins. Nice ball movement. There's Neely Tilly Beddick for the deep 3-pointer. She holds her form as she knocks it down, and she's in double figures with 11. That is her third 3-pointer of the night. It is now a 20-point lead, 37-17. Timeout called by Chisholm. Tana Gregg, what did I just say? She's not happy with something. 5:59 to play in the third quarter, 37-17 the score. We'll take a break. You're watching the Downtown Enid Basketball Festival on Squirtle. Eagle Propane of Hennessy is proud to support all of our area high school athletes. Let them service all of your propane needs. They have the experience to handle your needs large and small. Find out what they can do for you by calling 405-853-4445. Eagle Propane is at the corner of Highways 81 and 51 on the north side of Hennessy. They are proud to service the Hennessy, Enid, and Kingfisher areas for all of your propane needs. 2 minutes into the third quarter, 37-17 our score, a 20-point lead for the Cashion Lady Wildcats. Full day of basketball coming your way tomorrow as well. We'll tell you that schedule beginning at 12:20. I think we have a change to the schedule as well. In the era of COVID, had to replace a team. They got somebody to fill in as Neely Tilly Beddick, after the steal, missed the shot. Offensive rebound for Lauren Lamb. Missed the shot. Follow shot was stripped away, and Chisholm comes up with it.
We found a replacement for Watauga boys. So Hinton boys will be playing OBA in that boys doubleheader.
But the Watauga girls will be here to play OBA, correct?
Yes, they will.
Yep. There's Peterson, up and under, can't get it to go, and the rebound to Brooke Shelley. Ahead to Lamb. Nice look underneath, but Izzy Reeves can't handle it. But it was last touched by Chisholm. One thing I'm noticing is we have decent crowds here for the era of COVID. The fans have turned out, and they are socially distanced as they're supposed to be. See quite a few masks as well. Reggie Pasby deflected that one away. Turnover. Man, 20-point game. I didn't really see this coming. I got to be honest. Inside, Peterson cut off, cuts it back out to Watkins, who misses the three, and the rebound pulled down by Brooke Shelley.
What is Chisholm's three-point? They've got to have a three-point percentage. Has got to be below 10%.
They have not made much of anything. I'll go back here and look, and let's see if they made any. Nope, they've not made a three-pointer tonight.
So there's 0%.
Yeah, 0%, which is well below 10. And pretty easy to figure out, as Lauren Jenkins will be at the free throw line. Lauren, a good freshman, has 3 points. We get Sydney Owens back in. Sydney Owens for Cashion knocked down a couple of triples in that second quarter when she got in. She was the microwave off the bench.
She was. She made me look like a good color analyst.
She did. You knew what you were talking about after seeing her last week down at Cashion at the County Line Tournament. 2 for 2 for Lauren Jenkins. We're over 3 minutes into the third quarter. Chisholm yet to score. They've been stuck on 17 for a long time. We'll book the foul on Lauren Jenkins. It'll be her second. Really been a struggle for the Longhorns, Lady Longhorns tonight. Well, our first 2 doubleheaders were sweeps, but that Hooker Shattuck doubleheader, the Shattuck girls a winner and the Hooker boys a winner.
And we had, well, Morrison swept.
Yep, Morrison swept and Pioneer swept. So 2 sweeps and a split on our first day. Reggie Pasby, she's hand checked by Lauren Lamb. That'll be her second. Oh, it's on Shelley. That's why I didn't think I saw anything. I gave it to Shelley.
I think she kind of pushed her out of the post-up move. Winter was trying to post up on her, and Shelley just kind of gave her a little bit of a friendly nudge.
Little love tap. Baseline right throw in. In the lane to Courtney Peterson, right elbow jumper from the, won't go. And the rebound picked up off the bounce by Ella Sunken, who just checked in. Hurrying down the floor is Neely Tilly Beddick. Beddick into the left corner. She's left alone from 3. She misses that one. She hasn't missed many tonight. Got to get somebody on her, but it worked out well. And now Ella Sunken. Ella Sunken right now saying, just saying, hey, Ethan Sunken is my brother.
No,
Ethan is saying Ella is my sister.
Ella, in all the years I've watched her play, that's probably the most aggressive play I've ever seen her made on the offensive side of the floor. She needs to do more of that, too. She's a good player.
He missed the free throw, but it was almost saved, and Cashion almost kept the possession.
Good effort by Izzy.
Now Gracie Holder will finally get the Longhorns on the board. And one opportunity coming. Gracie Holder's second field goal. She has 4. Neely Tilly Bettig picks up her second foul, makes it 41-19 with the free throw upcoming. It had been a 7-0 run since the end of the first half for Cashion. Holder has 5. 41-20, 3.5 to play in the third quarter. It has been all Lady Wildcats tonight. Owens, Neely Tilly Bettig, right side, Ella Sunken, back up high to Bettig. Neely Tilly Bettig, pull up left side of the lane. There is Owens for 3. Made her first couple, she's missed a couple now. Keep shooting though, especially when you're up by 21. Nothing like practice, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Into the lane. Alice Watkins pulls up great defense by Izzy Reeves. And then a foul, the offensive rebound. Sydney Owens will pick up her second. Couple of team fouls. Take it back, third team foul. Take it back, fifth team foul. Looking on the wrong side. We'll get it right. And a couple of free throws are coming. First one crawls in for Wilson. Two for 2. (41-22). Ooh, into the backcourt. This should be over. Oh, nope, it's going to be a steal. I'll take it back. It's going the other way, and the shot missed by Gracie Holder. And the tie-up underneath, and this will stay on this end.
Big-time missed opportunity there by Chisholm, obviously. They'd come out, pressure a little more on the perimeter, create the turnover, and then you miss the wide-open layup.
Lady Longhorns baseline right throw in. Pasby will find Watkins. Watkins wants to attack into the lane and won't get it to go. And the rebound is pulled down by Sydney Owens. Sydney will slow it down, bring it into the half court. She's picked up right there by Gracie Holder. Left side, Neely Tilly Bettig. He'll cover her this time. She'll kick it back out high to Lamb. Lauren Lamb at the ball poked away out of bounds by Alice Watkins. It will stay on this end with 2:13 to play in the third quarter. 41-22. Neely Tilly Bettig around Reggie Pasby. Left elbow finds Lamb, left wing. Airballs the 3. But on the backside, you get that other opportunity. As Green, Owens had that rebound, and now Owens will attack. No good, gets her own rebound again. Follow shot with the right hand, won't go, and now Izzy Reeves will miss. They had 4 opportunities and couldn't score.
Man, and Cashion's just outworking them down there.
Yeah, there's a tie-up. This one will go back the other way. As Neely Tilly Bettig just reached in there and tried to grab it away from Gracie Holder. Timeout on the floor, 1:40 to play in the third quarter. It's all Cashion 41-22, and it is the Downtown Enid Basketball Festival on Squirtle. Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off. Planning an auction? Look no further than JKJ Real Estate and Auction Company to sell your real estate, farm machinery, vehicles, and equipment. Contact Keith James and Jerry Junkie in Enid, Lon Sturgeon in Mino, Doug Walker in Crescent, and Chad Grebb in Helena, or LD Rapp in Wakita. Let their hard-working and experienced staff conduct a successful auction for you. Since 1968, JKJ Auction and Real Estate has been helping you say sold. At 1301 East Willow in Enid, 580-233-9800 and jkjauction.com. It's been a struggle for Chisholm this evening. It's evening now, 41-22. This is the team that won 2 out of 3 last week at the Kingfisher tournament. Got the consolation trophy by beating the OKC Storm and Hera on Friday and Saturday after losing to Guyman on Thursday. And the same story for Cashion as well. They got the consolation title at the County Line Classic. They lost to Perry the first day, then beat OCS and Fairview. Watkins will pick up her 3rd personal foul. And team foul number 4. Baseline right throw in the lane to Brooke Shelley. Shelley just forces it up and in.
Wow. That was like a looky what happened here.
She's got 6, 43-22. Final minute and change of the 3rd quarter. Pasby, open 3, deep one, good. That's her 2nd field goal, her 1st triple. 43-25.
They got one to go down, Tom.
Yes, they did. That's the first one of the night. First triple. Neely Tilly Beddick with a hand in her face comes up a little short. Here come the Lady Longhorns. Hurrying down the floor with the dribble is Watkins. Alice all the way to the basket. Can't get it to go, but the offensive rebound by Brinnerty Wilson, and then Wilson is fouled. Neely Tilly Beddick will pick up her 3rd and team foul number 6. 39 seconds to play in the quarter. Catch and shoot 3 in the left corner is up and down for Gracie Holder. She has 8, 6 in the quarter. 43-28, the lead is 15 for Cashion. Let's see what they want to do here. Try to look for one at the last 5 seconds or so, or look for the first good look they get. Well, first good look they get. The 3 is airballed by Lauren Jenkins, and the ball out of bounds was last touched by Chisholm, so it will stay with Cashion with 13 seconds to play.
Well, if you're Coach Taylor, you're probably not happy with firing a 3 up with a 15-point lead with 13 seconds to go on the clock.
Nope. Inbounds pass is thrown into the backcourt. Big call over him back because it was touched. If it would have gone into the backcourt untouched, you could go back and chase it down. So Chisholm with the opportunity here, the final 9.4 seconds. Watkins, deep 3 top of the key off the heel. And the rebound pulled down by Lauren Jenkins, and they'll get one off from half court that comes up way short. That is Reese Williams, and we go to the 4th quarter. All Cashion. They lead Chisholm 43-28. We'll take a break and be right back. You're watching the Downtown Enid Basketball Festival, and it's brought to you by Squirtle.
Physical Therapy Central is proud to be keeping you in the game of life. Now with a convenient location in Kingfisher. Get back to the game of life faster with PT Central.
Finally, it's time to get that driver's license. But which option to choose? The DMV with the long lines, the not-so-pleasant desk clerk.
That's the way it has to be.
And taking off work and still not getting in.
This office is now closed.
Or go to Cowboy Driving Academy. With a relaxed atmosphere, they make it convenient for you whether it's after hours, on holidays, or even inclement weather. For details, go to cowboydriving.com. Cowboy Driving Academy. They keep you moving.
Well, isn't that nice?
4th quarter, Cashion over Chisholm, 43-28. Tom Nelson, along with Adam Dieselhorst, Ethan Sunken, our producer, engineer, Caden LaFortune on camera. Is Bryce Miller here?
He's here. He's down on the floor.
Okay, yep.
Working his rear end off.
Yeah, he looks like he's working his rear end off, sitting in the front row of the stands down there. Bryce Miller on the camera down on the floor. I should have known that. I've been watching the video feed up here all night. I've been seeing that floor cam.
That's what Ethan was pointing to.
I'd like to take our camera and get a shot of him right now. Ooh, and one opportunity coming. Nice move by Alice Watkins. So Watkins, the chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. Neely Tilly Beddick just picked up her 4th personal foul.
Chipping away, Chisholm is.
Yeah, get it down to 13, a chance to get it to 12. Watkins 1 for 2 at the free throw line tonight. And off the heel, she misses it. And a lane violation, they'll give her another opportunity.
Yeah.
And she gets the old-fashioned three-point play, took an extra one. She has 4 points tonight. Makes it 43-31. Here comes Chisholm, down 12 now. We just want good games. Let's get this one close again. Into the lane. There's Brooke Shelley off the backboard. No good. Fights for the offensive rebound and sticks it up and in. Brooke has 8.
Chisholm had an opportunity there, too, to get a block out, but Shelley, give her credit, battled for it and got an easy bucket.
Pasby right side. Reggie goes around the defender all the way to the cup. And will they get her for traveling? I thought they would. She kind of got the ball caught on her heel or on her hip.
She did. Good call.
A minute into the 4th quarter. One more game coming up tonight. Cashion boys take on Chisholm. John Hardaway can coach a little bit. A little bit.
Are you saying that because he's standing here, Tom?
That's right. 15-foot jumper up and good for Lauren Jenkins.
A book of stamps.
I can cash those in.
It's worth a lot. A stamp's like a buck now.
47-31. Can I take him to the casino?
I'll tell you one thing that they don't sell you short on here at the Stride Bank Center is heat. I mean,
yeah,
they've been running the heater.
Well, they say hot air rises. We're up here on the top, and we're feeling it.
It's hot everywhere.
Well, the girls were sweating downstairs. The boys will sweat in the next game, so we may as well sweat as well. 6.5 to play. Free throws coming for the Lady Longhorns from Chisholm. Interesting that the two schools that really host this event, Chisholm and Cashion, decide to play each other this year.
Yeah. Oh, they play each other every year, Tom.
Oh, they do? Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what they do.
So Watkins misses the front end. I hadn't paid that close of attention. I'm sure they played each other last year.
Yep, every year they play. Since they're the host schools and they organize it, that's what they play.
Be a lot less work just to say, okay, we're going to play at Paul J. Uther Fieldhouse one year and in Cashion the next, but I guess, what the heck. It's a labor of love. It's a labor of love. Brooke Shelley at the right elbow. Step back. Little 12-footer, no good. And the rebound to Izzy Reeves. Pass out high, stolen away by Reggie Pasby. Pasby back the other way, crawls in. Reggie Pasby has 7. 47-33. Under 6 to play in our ball game.
You know, and there you bail her out, too. She was kind of out of control.
Yes, she was, and she'll go to the free throw line.
It's disappointing for Chisholm. They make this big run, and you have another opportunity there. The young freshman, probably a little bit out of control, but Chisholm bails her out there.
Peterson picks up her second. Jenkins to the line. She's 2 for 2 at the stripe tonight. She has 6 points. And the free throw crawls in. She'll get the second.
So, Tom, are you doing the chants with the cheer team, too?
No, but I've got a shirt.
Okay.
I've got a Cheer Dad T-shirt that my daughter bought me at the last one in Oklahoma City. I'm sure that shirt was $75, based on the fact that you pay $20 to go in and watch 5 minutes of cheering because they run you out. The era of COVID is just they run you in, get your $20, 5 minutes, get out.
You got a T-shirt.
And buy the T-shirt on the way out the door. Yeah, we're going to Tulsa tomorrow. I believe it's at the Mabee Center at ORU.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. You know what, though? My daughter is wanting to play basketball now. She's going to be a senior next year. She hasn't played basketball since the 6th grade, but she's gone from she's now 5'9", and she was a guard.
Yeah.
So she's thinking about maybe playing with Kayla Lovell's MAYB team just to see if she can play. Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Maybe play her senior year at Enid High if she can play a little bit. She's a pretty good little athlete. I'd have a lot more fun and less spending money. I'd have more money to spend if I didn't have to go to all these cheer competitions because basketball is only, $7?
Yeah, cheer's expensive.
It is. Brittany Wilson goes 1 of 2.
Cashion has gotten really complacent in the last quarter and a half. And they're lucky they built that big lead, or this game would be, a very close game.
Yeah. So Watkins back at the line again. Ooh, she airballed that one. Shooting 2 in the double bonus. Yeah, not only do I get the privilege of going to Tulsa to watch cheering, last week or 2 weeks ago, my daughter's cheer team qualified to go to Universal Studios in Orlando.
Hey, well, that's a good trip. Besides the money.
It's very expensive. $20. It's at this point, it's like $75. You have to buy the whole package.
Golly.
I need more Squirtle games.
Yeah, you do.
Squirtle games were a second mortgage. We got a timeout. Speaking of making some money, let's pay a bill or two. 5:37 to play in the ball game. 48-34 Cashion, and you're watching the Downtown Enid Basketball Festival on Squirtle. Northwest Oklahoma is Croft Country, and there's no better way to get around it than a vehicle from Croft Chevrolet Buick GMC at 401 East Oklahoma in Alva. They've got the best trucks in the road or in the field, the Chevy Silverados and GMC Sierras. The 2021s are here, and you'll find great deals as they move out the 2020 models. Not to mention a great selection of pre-owned cars and trucks. Go to CroftChevrolet.com and find your next vehicle. It's always better in the country. Croft Chevrolet Buick GMC, 401 East Oklahoma in Alva. .537 to play in the ball game. It's a 14-point lead, 48-34. The Cashion Lady Wildcats looking for their 12th win of the season. They come into this one 11-5, ranked number 14 in Class 2A. And Izzy Reeves sees that ball roll through her legs and past her outstretched arms, and the turnover gives the ball back to Chisholm. If you're just joining us, Cashion jumped out early. 10-3, 12-5, 17-8 at the end of the first quarter. That was the offensive foul. And give it back to Cashion. Sydney Owens left side in the corner now to Lauren Lamb. Back out high left to Owens. Lamb left side for 3. Spins out. Offensive rebound by Izzy Reeves. That is just pure hustle right there. Great position as Reeves came in from the baseline left to grab that rebound. Ella Sunken out high finding Lauren Lamb. Ball poked away from behind, goes out of bounds.
Good hustle by Pasby there.
And if you are wondering, Lauren Lamb's dad, pretty famous guy around the state, former Lieutenant Governor Todd Lamb from Enid.
Yes, he is.
Living in that Cashion area now. Three-pointer for Peterson, top of the key. Grazes the front rim.
Now he's a host on Flashpoint, right?
I don't get up that early on Sunday morning because you have me doing these ball games on Saturday night. I sleep late.
And I'm pretty sure that Coach Shackelford from Cashion is going to be on Flashpoint Sunday.
Interesting.
They had him on. I think it was like a recorded deal, but I believe it was yesterday.
Will he take the gold ball with him? Izzy Reeves checked out of the ball game, and I'm wondering if she might be walking off a little bit of a hip injury or something like that. We'll tick down to the halfway mark of the fourth quarter. A 14-point lead for the Cashion Lady Wildcats. The baseline, Pasby. She's cut off, dribbles back out to the corner. Now she's in trouble. Great defense by Lauren Lamb, finding Peterson. Courtney spinning, cut off, back out high to Pasby. Great defense by Cashion. Runner no good. Offensive rebound, though, on the baseline by Brittany Wilson. They'll reset. Top of the key, 3 by Alice Watkins. Another offensive rebound. And a shot off the window a little strong for Gracie Holder.
Man.
That time Chisholm got 4 opportunities.
They're kind of trading roles here.
Yeah.
Still think Chisholm's just made, what, 1 or 2 threes? Is that right?
I can think of 1. And I look here. There's 2. Gracie Holder. Yep, that's the 1 right there. Gracie Holder's.
And Pasby hit 1 at the top of the key.
You're right. There's 2 total. 2 total. Far cry from that Perry game, right? Where they had, 16? There's an airballed 3 by Gracie Holder.
And that third line, I'm telling you, it plays tricks on these kids. And they think they're the normal distance away from the normal line, but they're an additional 3 foot, and that's why they're airballing all these shots by so much.
Now those lines, the high school line is the short one, but then is it girls, women's college, and men's college? Yeah.
Yes, that is correct.
And they will have some college basketball. Actually, I don't think it's going to be here. I think that they have something going on here, the Region 2 basketball tournament. NOC Enid's going to be hosting it, but I think it's going to be at Enid High, as Izzy Reeves will score because there's something going on here. 50-34. Two and a half to play. Fewest points that Chisholm scored this year is 29. They've got 34, which would be, let's see here, second fewest points they've scored in a ball game if they would not score any more, which I would imagine they probably will in the next 2.5 minutes. Pasby left side picks up the dribble. Peterson top of the key. One dribble right side, finding Holder for 3, and she knocks it down. Gracie Holder with 11. 3 triples now for Chisholm. It's 50-37 with 2 minutes to play. Or it will be 2 minutes and about 5 seconds.
Just stepped up 3 foot, knocked it down.
Yep. Brooke Shelley at the free throw line, back out high to Lauren Jenkins. Now at high right to Lamb, and they're working around now high left to Bella Woody to Lamb. Nice look inside to Izzy Reeves. Comes up empty, and here comes Peterson. They head right side to Gracie Holder. Holder to the baseline is bumped and fouled by Lauren Jenkins. I've got her for 3. Let's see. Her 4th personal foul. The one thing about here, they don't put the individual fouls on the scoreboard and the score tables across the way, so we have to kind of guess sometime. Luckily, the PA guy will say it. Just got to be able to hear it. And Gracie Holder will knock down the first of 2. Gracie's got 12. She is leading the Lady Longhorns in scoring tonight. Misses the second. She averages 10 a game. And that ball will trickle out of bounds. Last touch by Chisholm.
A good effort by Chisholm. You see them not quit. They get down big early and have, played much better in the second half.
Yeah, they trailed early 10-3, 17-7, with 17-8 at the end of the first quarter. They've really never been in this ball game. They got it back to, I think, 12 was as close as they got it.
That's what it's at right now, right?
Yep.
It was 37-17 at one time.
Yeah, it was a 20-point game. 41. It was 41-17.
41-17.
41-17.
So they're on a 21-9 run right now.
Pasby picks up her second. Yeah, at one point it was after Cashion had scored the first 7 points of the third quarter. It was 41-17. Final minute. Boys game coming up. We'll take care of our first day of action at the Downtown Enid Basketball Festival. And if I can, I have got to get my schedule in a more convenient spot. Tomorrow, Luther and Pawnee at 12:20 and 1:30. Watonga girls and Hinton. Is that right? The girls? Is the girls or boys?
Girls is still on.
Girls,
boys, yes.
It's Watonga OBA girls and the Hinton OBA boys, correct?
Yes.
Did I get back? There we go.
Yes, Watonga boys are out.
Yeah, and then the Garber Minko girls and boys at 5 and 6:10. The Hennessy and Lomega girls and boys at 7:10 and 8:30. So left-hander no good for Courtney Peterson. 30 seconds to play. Holder going for the steal. Brooke Shelley has it in the half court. That ball came right to Courtney and hit her in the midsection. Look what I've got. Ahead left side, Alice Watkins will work it inside. Brittany Wilson back to Watkins, top of the key, Pasby. 7 seconds to play in the ball game. Nice win for Cashion here tonight, as a 3 at the buzzer crawls off for Gracie Holder. 50-38, your final score. Chisholm falls to 7-7. Cashion moves to 12-5. We'll take a break, put a wrap on this one, set the scene for the final game of the day coming up. You're watching the Downtown Enid Basketball Festival on Squirtle.